That's better. Hey, can everybody hear me okay? Can everybody see me and hear me? And hear me and see me? Yes. Yup. Yeah. All right, perfect. Hey, what's going on, guys? Man, it's been a long day, huh? We did our Nintendo stream this morning, which had some highlights, and it had some lowlights. Man, people got mad about the price of the Switch. It came in hot, more expensive than people wanted, and there's apparently some controversy over the price of their games. That their games are going to come in expensive. So we'll talk about all that stuff later. But since then, we have added some new channels to the Discord today. I overhauled my About page, so I got my Twitch panels up with some of the basic purple artwork that I've been using, which is all just placeholder because I will be doing a channel art overhaul as soon as I can. Love the cosplay channel. Yeah, well, it's like there was a few times that it was requested and it just needed to be done, didn't it? So we did it. The hardest part of making channels in my Discord is that I just want them all to be like themed properly with their names. That stuff is like, that's the stuff that keeps me up at night. It's the silly things. So, you know, the Masquerade channel is perfect. What else did we do today? I set up some permissions on our Twitch chat, okay, for safety, to avoid dealing with bots and things like that. So if you guys want to chat, and I do want you guys to join us in chat and talk to the community. We have an awesome community here. Everyone's really nice. Everyone's really cool. Please, if you're watching, join us in the chat. But to do that, you do have to make sure that your email and your phone number are registered with Twitch or verified with Twitch. And that just helps the channel avoid dealing with bots. So I've adjusted some of that stuff. And I was talking to Mac earlier today about getting her stuff all set up. I've been trying to, in the background, help Mackenzie get some things for her stream set up, giving her some ideas for some equipment she can get and stuff to make her stuff better as well. And she's on right now. She's playing Assassin's Creed. And before the night was over, I wanted to raid her because we've only raided once, and I want to do some raids. And we could just bomb in there. We almost have 50 people in the house right now. So if we raid Mac, we're going to flood her chat. It's going to be awesome. What's up, Simon? Setup looking good. Thanks. Yeah, we've been working hard on it, man. We've really been, Benito, man. Welcome back. We've been, you know, every day, man. Every day I've been working on the Discord. I've been working on the Twitch. I've been putting together some of the equipment, fixing some stuff that, you know, that wasn't as good as we thought. All this stuff. So 50, boom, we did it. Okay, let's go raid Mac with 50 people. Let's hit her. Are you guys ready? Do I just hit this button and then off we go? Everyone goes with me? My glowing wall butt was epic, wasn't it? It was my lights behind me slumped down on both sides and turned into a giant buttocks on my wall, a big purple buttocks. But we fixed it. I mean, kind of, sort of. Like, it's better, but it's still not perfect. Onward to victory. Let's go. Let's do it. We're unable to, oh no. Ugh. So my channel is still not 30 days old. Hold on a second. Damn it. I have to tell Mac to let us raid her. Oh no. RIP. No, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Hold on. Hey, can anyone quickly tell me where the raid permissions are in the settings so that I could tell her? We need a permission slip. We need mom's permission. Yeah, we need permission. I should have realized that we had to do this with Niku as well. When we raided Niku, we needed her to turn down her permission to allow a noob channel like us to raid. Where is the settings for it? Because I'll need to walk her through it, or at least tell her where to look. Can any of you guys help me with this? Okay, it's in the stream settings. Okay.
We reached our new subs goal of 10. Thank you everyone.
Okay, I did it. I sent her a message.
Benito just subscribed with Prime.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Hash Brown Cloudy Kai, 10 community sub gifts, man. Very generous. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's just, you did the whole sub goal by yourself. Benito subbed with Prime. Thank you for the Prime sub, Benito. Welcome to the sub club. Get into our Discord. We now have instructions over on our panels on my About page. And a hype train has started. Oh man, wait until you guys see the stuff that we're setting up for the hype train. I got special stuff setting up for the hype train, but it's not set up yet because it all needs I'm waiting for Twitch to like allow it. So I have to get the artwork approved or whatever. But I'm gonna have some custom stuff set up for the hype train. Man, hype train level 4. We shot straight up to 4. Colton Lyoko just subbed to the FOD channel. Looking forward to what comes next. Thanks. Thank you, man. We got 53 people in the house, man. We are so ready to do this raid. Mac? Stop messing with me, Mac. Let's try again to see if she listened. I can't tell if she's listening or not. She's probably not listening. Hey, if any of you guys are also following somequack, pop over to her chat and tell her to check her phone. Tell her I'm trying to tell her something. Man. It's going to be so good if we can drop in on her with over 50 people, man. It's the struggle with the raids. I forgot. I got so excited about doing this because she hopped on that I forgot that my channel is not old enough to be trusted with raids. But that's okay. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna raid. They can't stop us. I mean, they have stopped us, but they can't stop us forever. Yeah, just tell her, pop in, first time chatter, and say, check your phone, David is texting you. I mean, at the very least, she should look at her phone, right? Nicolad, I told her, thank you. All right, perfect. Okay, yeah, she's reading my text now.
It's raining.
Oh, wow.
Bits. Hallelujah, Kingdom Legend, it's raining 100 bits.
It's raining bits. Hallelujah. Thank you, Kingdom Legend, for making it rain bits. 100 bits in the sky. I appreciate it. Yeah, Twitch is really stopping the progress right now. Every bit counts. It does. What's up, Niku? We were just going over our memories of trying to raid you that fine evening where you had to turn down your settings. She did it. Okay, we're doing it. What do we got? We got 54 people in the house. We're gonna go drop on Mac's channel like a bomb. You guys ready? I love the emote of retro you holding the keyblade. Thanks, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, 50 people plus. Let's go. Come on, you guys. We're at 39. Do you guys have to approve it? $40. Come on, let's get to 50, guys. 50 people. Let's all get in there. All right, we might have to go with 40. Bam.
Starts with what? No, there's two. That guy would have killed me. I think these might be a little bit high level for my level. Because that should not have been a red assassinate.
This is a raid. Put your hands up.
I can't do it. This may be an ill-fated mission. We'll find out. You know what I do really like about this new game is how low I can go.
Oh, she's trying to sneak around right now.
Dang.
She's not even paying attention to us at all.
Yeah. Ah, and I finally got to refill my rations, and now I can see. But I'll hide. I can't hide in there. Hey, at least I have like extra lives now. 'Cause, gee, boy, did I need those. Hello. Ah! Hi. I've been raided, and oh God, I'm attempting to kill these people. I got one of them. This guy saw me. He's gonna throw some really deadly rocks at me. Maybe. Oh, jeez, run!
Come on,
I
Mac.
have extra lives.
Fight for your life.
That's awesome. I'm not quite dying.
Oh man. Sweet, sweet gamer moves.
We just went to a random question mark on the map, and I was like, yeah, let's do that. Because I tried something else unsuccessfully. Hi guys, thank you for joining and watching me flounder around here. I'm not as great of a gamer as Graven, but I'm getting there. And I'm sure, well, I'm not even getting there.
Oh man. What is by the way, you guys are crazy with this, like, with the sexy guy emote with the "we did that" snap, like, together is so ridiculous looking. It makes me laugh every time someone puts it up, and you guys use it all the time. Thank you guys for trolling me with that.
Come on, get on the ground. You jump over this little. There you go. Now, you just look for someone standing by themselves. I mean, people in this game, it's like they're like wild animals. They're only safe in large packs. These are already gone.
Incoming. Radiant Gardeners just raided with 23 viewers.
But I'll come help him anyways. Put him out of his misery. He had something deadly.
Is someone raiding our channel?
Maybe it was TV. I don't know. Is this? Ooh.
Or is that someone else raiding Mac? I just got an alert for a raid. Is someone raiding us while we're raiding someone else?
Yeah, and my scouts.
Is someone raiding our base while we are out on a raid?
You get 3. You can. It increases as you keep playing, but you start off with like 2 or 3 scouts, and.
Yes. Hello. I just realized I can click back to my own dashboard. What's up, everybody? Thank you for raiding. 23 people just hit us. Radiant Gardeners raided with 23 viewers. What's up, everybody?
I don't have sweet Falcon to fly.
Twitch didn't raid me over. I set up the raid, and then it like. I think it asks permission for everyone to come with me. I still don't really know how the raids work. It's only the second time we've done it. But it was like the counter wasn't going up past 50, and we had over 50 people in the chat.
I'm only like kind of at the beginning of it, so that's awesome because I have lots of fun.
I was so confused why I could still hear you. Turns out you're still live. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live, and I am simultaneously in Mackenzie's chat and with you guys live. I do remember from when we raided Niku the first time around that people told me they could still see me. I didn't know that. Like, you know, I didn't figure. I thought everyone went over there and then we were just over there. But it's pretty cool that we, like, I can kind of go back and forth. I can see what Mac's doing. I can hear her. And we hit her with a huge raid.
Apparently they also named this.
But then we got hit with a huge raid. What's up, everybody?
If you stay in the shadow, they do a lot of effects with lighting.
Oath
And
JPG in the
in
house.
shadows.
Welcome back.
Your character can't be seen. Are these people like all stoned or something? Like, what is the deal with the people? I mean, am I missing something about this camp here? Because
Yeah, after you raid, if you don't kill the feed in OBS, it'll restart your stream for whatever reason. It happens a few times, so we feel you. I mean, my stream never ended. We went over to the raid, and it just kind of opened another browser to go into her chat, but then mine is still here. I didn't even have to do anything. I just clicked over to my first browser, back to my my dashboard.
murdering the unsuspecting.
I'm lurking in her chat. Yeah, me too. I could hear her talking about the game. She can't hear me though.
I don't think I've
So it's
used it
fine.
once yet, which is really rather impressive for me. Okay, look. All right, these guys at least saw me coming. Here, look. Fair battle.
Our
Oh
hype
my
train
God.
completed at level
Just on
4.
fire.
4% of level 4. 11 sub gifts, 100 bits. Thank you guys, man, for the hype. I am very excited to get my hype train art approved. I've put in some art for the hype train. So when we, starting tomorrow, I guess.
We reached our followers goal of 1,100.
Oh, that.
Oh,
Everyone.
No, it is some of the stuff.
wow.
Valuable.
Underscore RSK
Not
just
valuable.
followed.
Asterisk.
All right.
Thank you for the follow. You are our 1100th
Big boy.
follow. And I can't believe we're already 100 follows up from when we hit 1K. The 1K was it even a week ago?
Yeah, I know. My Revelation I have not played. Oh!
Is your name pronounced asterisk?
These types of. Well, other than swimming.
Yup. Yeah, it's cool. I like the way how I see what you did there.
Apparently, this guy can't swim though because I tried to lure him across a river at another jump.
Sucker.
And he wasn't-
Is it sucker? It's not
Maybe he knew what I was about.
5 euchre, right? It's
Also-
sucker.
I'm just flailing around.
1101.
He also
Thanks so much for the follow, man. Welcome.
tired easily.
Welcome. Join us. We will be reaching out to people, having them turn their raid settings down so we could raid them. You know what I mean?
This guy.
Kathleen just
He is not as
subscribed.
elite as the other hunter that I have to defeat. Oh boy.
Kathleen subbed. Thank you so much for the sub,
Yeah.
Kathleen. Welcome.
Three shadows.
Man, you
I
guys.
don't know if I finished, but shadows make a big difference.
So yeah, I wanted to hop on and do a raid. I wanted to talk about all the cool stuff that I did for the stream today. I really feel like I was busy today. I was in and out of the office all day,
Fighting.
doing stuff for the stream since this morning when we watched the Nintendo Direct together. I also did a full batch upload on the YouTube, so I do have links on the homepage of the Twitch, but I have my I Go by Graven YouTube channel up, which has some short clips from the stream. I also have the I Go by Graven live YouTube page up, which is the VOD channel, and I upload the VOD same day or next day. So I'm gonna catch up with the clips and stuff, and then we'll start thinking about making like original YouTube content over there. I was thinking about playing games, like doing a game test thing. So like maybe if I'm trying a new game, I'll play it for like 20 minutes, record it, put it up on the YouTube, and then you guys can check it out and see if we want to stream it. That sort of thing.
Now I'm wondering if I left some.
Nintendo Direct hype. Yeah, I was super hyped for the Nintendo Direct. And for the most part, I'm very happy with what they showed off. We didn't get a Mario game. We got a Donkey Kong game instead. The price is $50 higher than everyone wanted, but you know what? Everyone's saying it was going to be $400. I should have known better, because that's only $50 more than the OLED, and they weren't going to come in that close to the OLED. You know what I mean? So I should have known better. Nintendo, and every time everyone says it should be 400, you know it's going to be 450, right? Like they always kind of come in high. That's what companies do. They want to come in higher than you want, but not too high where you're like, where you won't bite.
Maybe. Is my
That's like the sweet spot for them.
Gonna like coach me through some of this?
But yeah, and then the $50 Mario Kart World Bundle, which obviously is the must cop. I don't know why you wouldn't get the bundle unless you just really want the physical cart. But
I'm enjoying my.
But apparently the games are going to be the game prices are going to go up really high. They're saying $80, which I don't know if that's true or not. But if it is true, that's crazy, isn't it? So
You had a dream.
I don't know. I really hope that Nintendo continues to do like the voucher style bundles where you can buy 2 games for a low price. I always buy my Nintendo games with a voucher. It's even when you're just saving the $20 on 2 games, it's worth it. $80 a game is definitely crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's true, but I did see some people covering the Nintendo event saying that
We're gonna go for
that they were talking about $80 for a game, which I don't know. That seems, I don't know what timeline we're in, but it seems pretty crazy.
She's a masked woman. Okay, I know where she was though, because I was. Why is it not giving me?
You guys can all hear Mackenzie in the background, or just everyone who went with me on the raid?
Her location though, like a trackable thing on here.
Everyone. It's because
That's trackable.
Is that better? Yeah, I have my desktop audio up, and so that's why you guys can hear it. I'm sorry, you guys. Every now and then I really show my noob colors, don't I? Is okay. Thank you, Nostalgia Girl. You got to start somewhere. Thank you, Loop Guru. I appreciate you guys, helping me out. You're doing great. Awesome. We're all noobs. Especially when the software changes every couple of months, I know, right? Well, I'm excited to roll with the punches. I feel like I'm really getting my basics down. I feel comfortable dealing with OBS. I feel comfortable with my dashboard, and I feel pretty comfortable gaming and talking to you guys now that I got my 2 monitors. So and we're starting to get like, oh man, the community I have going is just the best. You got, I'm already getting some original artwork from the community. We have our Pele artwork. By Trickster Goddess. And I don't know if anyone has noticed, but there is another special piece of Pele art that you can unlock in the bit tier. So if you guys hit 1K bits, you will get the special pirate Pele artwork that Trickster Goddess made for me as well. Mackenzie is sitting on top of a building, perched up in that Assassin's Creed style. What pirate phrases have you taught Pele yet? Yeah, Pele knows a bunch. Anakin Bananakin cheered 3 bits. Thank you. That's 1 bit for each hand and then an extra bit. I appreciate it. Too many bits to hold. Gimme Pirate Bird. Yeah. Well, we're getting there. We're getting there. A few bits at a time. So Pele, when she was younger, years ago, I think it was when I was playing Black Flag. I taught her to sing "Yo Ho, Yo Ho, a Pirate's Life for Me," and she does it like in a bravado like pirate voice. She also says "yar." She says it all the time. She just goes "yar," and then she goes "pirate, parrot," and she says it almost like she's asking. Is Pele an African Grey? Yes, she is. There's a little bit about her in my on my panels now in my about section, because sometimes you guys can hear her going off. Like this morning, man, she was going off while we were in here. I think she got excited. I came down really early, and then I disappeared in the office. So she started shouting for attention because I disappeared again. Is she asking if pirate is a different pronunciation of parrot? Maybe. Who knows, you know? Yes, Game Croy, that's Pele. So I have some emote artwork that are pictures of Pele. In fact, my party parrot emote. Here, I'm going to. I love Mac, but I am going to drop out of her stream for right now. So yeah, so the party parrot emote. I haven't talked to you guys about this, but it is it's very funny. That's Pele's poncho that she's wearing. And it's, you know, she's like this big. So, you know, and there's not like bird outfits at the pet store and stuff. But you know what that poncho is? It's a beer bottle poncho. So, you know how like on Cinco de Mayo you can get the little ponchos for the beer bottles? That fits Pele. So, it's a beer bottle poncho that we had. Like a koozie, yeah. It's a little poncho that they make for the beer bottle neck for Cinco de Mayo, and it fits the bird. And so she would wear that on Cinco de Mayo, and that's just an old picture of her. That we've had that picture of her for years. But when I was going through my phone looking for pictures of Pele and maybe pictures. So some of my my wolf emote and my rage emote come from when I worked on Vampire Diaries. That was way back in like 2013. So you know, I was kind of just looking for like cool pictures I could turn into emotes when I was figuring out how to do all that stuff. And the party parrot emote is Pele's beer poncho. Excuse me. Now you just need a little hat, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you gave her a hat, she'd tear it up, honestly. But I'm excited for you guys to see some more of the stuff that I have coming up. The hype train should be next. I should have that set up tomorrow. I'm sure all that stuff will get approved really quickly. Yeah, we're still waiting for it. So, what's this one? That's the salute. That's our salute. So there's a couple of streamers that I follow on YouTube that kind of make content about how to build out a stream. And so I've been following along tutorials and things, kind of learning how stuff works and learning kind of how to set up my alerts and all this other kind of stuff. One of those channels on the YouTube page, by the way, on the I Go by Graven YouTube page, I opened my sub list, and it's basically like a little like best of like some of my favorite YouTube channels that you guys can see, the channels that I follow on YouTube. Some of my favorite influencers, content creators, some of my very favorite science channels, a couple of board game channels, just stuff like that. Just some of the content that I enjoy from YouTube, and I thought it'd be cool if you guys can kind of discover some cool channels that I like through there. But one of those channels that talks about making streaming content is called Stream Scheme, and that creator makes a lot of content about how to set up your panels, how to set up alerts, how to do emotes, and all that kind of stuff, and it really helped me out a lot. So one of their big recommendations for emotes was the salute, so we made one. Good night, Cookies. Thanks for popping in and raiding, man. So yeah, over time, I'm going to build out some more stuff. I will continue to build out the YouTube channels. We will continue to build out all of our rewards and cool stuff here on the Twitch. I will eventually get my artwork in, which I'm not sure if it'll all come in at once or if I will be able to phase it in. But I will have unique channel art that I'm having made, and then my Twitch page here, and also the YouTube channels, and probably the TikTok as well. It'll all get a makeover with the new artwork. So that'll be cool. I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait to show you guys the cool artwork. It's all very like kind of medieval magic themed, which is the kind of stuff I like to play when I play games.
_RSK just subscribed with Prime.
All right, Asterisk here with the Prime sub. Thank you and welcome to the sub club. If you go over to my about page, you will get the instructions on how to join the actual sub club, which is our Discord server. And we'll see you over there. We're in there every day, man. It's popping over there. I find it so funny that in the FAQ section, it says, can you talk about Kingdom Hearts 4? It just says no. Yeah, exactly. Well, it is a frequently asked question, and that is the answer. No, I cannot. So it's one of those things where, we'll talk about it when we could talk about it, which is basically when you guys have it. In the event that the game is in your hands, and I have worked on it, then we'll talk about it. You know what I mean? My internet keeled over several times. What did I miss? We've just been talking about all the cool artwork that you've made for us, Trickster Goddess, and also just other stuff that we did for the Discord server and the YouTube channel today. Play 1130, 5 community sub gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you for gifting out the subs, man. You guys are, it really blows me away how generous you guys are this early in the life of the stream. So many of you guys gift subs to the follower community that hangs out here, and I can't thank you guys enough, really. Like, it's awesome that you guys do that, and it is really generous. It is really generous of you guys. Thank you. Laura Minora going back and forth between Mac and you. Yeah, Mac. I mean, Mac's getting into it, right? She's playing some stuff right now. We did the big raid. It was cool, but I'm still live the whole time. So and I didn't realize that everyone can hear Mac yapping on, playing her game stabbing people and stuff while I was here talking to you guys. So so I did click out, but it's fun. You know what I love about Twitch? Lukawu, thank you for the gift, the sub gift for Mrs. KH Guides. Thank you. And Mrs. KH Guides, welcome. Welcome back and welcome to the sub club. Join us. Thank you guys so much, man. The gifts and the subs and the bits and I really enjoy. What I was gonna say, what I love about Twitch is just how gamified it is, and I guess that's the point, right? Like, this is the platform where people play games together and play games with the community. But the fact that the platform itself is gamified just makes me love it. I really do love it. It's a cool and addicting, and I think it's awesome. I really think other platforms could really learn a thing or two from the gamification of the platform itself. It's got fun bells and whistles. Yeah, man, it really does. And like, I love that, like, we have like, there's all this cool customization, but then you just unlock more and more stuff. So like, the more stuff you do, the more stuff you can do. And it's a great way to onboard new streamers, because you don't just have a never-ending list of stuff. It is a long list of stuff to do, but I mean, as you go and as you add stuff, you unlock more stuff, and it's fun. I really enjoy that part of the platform a lot. My throat's a little itchy. I'm sorry, guys. Anakin Mananikin, OMG, I have not gotten enough sleep this week, and that is directly because of Twitch streams. I'm sorry if I am partially or completely to blame for that, Anakin. My bad. Glad you got your tea or water. I got my big old water with me. My big old Karen cup I got here is just water. That's all it's for. I keep it filled all day and all night, and only with water. So it's part of my my New Year's resolution this year, because I do eventually want to start getting myself back into shape. Not in like some crazy kind of way, but I just kind of want to get back into a healthier physical routine, and adjust some of my my habits, particularly around my eating and drinking. So I got one of these giant cups, and I keep it filled with water, and I drink water all day now, and it really helps out, honestly, because apparently I've spent my entire life dehydrated, and I didn't know. First time chatter, Dark Rising 93. Love to see you here on Twitch having fun. I hope you have a great time streaming here. I find it really cool when celebrities stream here, because it makes you see the cool person behind our favorite actors. Thank you. That's really nice of you to say. And I am having a lot of fun here. We've been playing some games. We played the game about digging a hole. We were in the middle of Outer Wilds. I don't know how far I am into Outer Wilds. I don't know if it's a terribly long game. I think I'm a good ways in, honestly. And we have some big plans to play some games. I'm really excited to play some stuff here. I will be getting the Nintendo Switch 2 when it launches. Like ASAP. If I can have it launch day, I will. And we'll do an unboxing here of that, and we'll start playing Mario Kart World and whatever the cool new stuff is on that platform, because I love Nintendo as a platform. And I'm also really excited this year about Ghosts of Yote, which is on the PS5 and will be for a while. So I am going to be dusting off the PS5 for that, and then followed by I'm assuming it'll come out after Yote, but then GTA 6 obviously, which also will require the PS5 at least initially, until it comes here to PC, hopefully soon thereafter. Those are the games that are going to kind of consume me when they come out. That, and obviously, by the way, you guys, did I call it or did I call it? I said Silk Song was this year multiple times on this stream, and I did not actually think at all that it was going to be mentioned at the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct event, but it was, and it was confirmed as a 2025 game. I said it, I meant it, I was right, and I'm taking credit. We are getting Silk Song this year, and I cannot wait. That is one of my most, and I know I'm not alone, but man, that is one of Lamau, 3 seconds of gameplay and a year only date was hilarious. I don't care, asterisk. I don't care. It's enough. It is enough. It has been 7 years or something since Hollow Knight, and that's amazing. They developed Hollow Knight, which for my money, is the best Metroidvania ever made. And if they made Hollow Knight in 3 years, or 4 with the DLCs, or however long it took them, I want to play their version of that game that took 7 years. I cannot imagine that it is not excellent. I love everything about Hollow Knight. I love the art style. I love the movement and mechanics. I love the music. I love the setting and the tone of the game. It is hands down a absolute modern classic. I am dying on that hill, and I don't think it's controversial at all. Like a lot of people really feel that way, and I think it deserves it. So Silk Song is just going to be like Game of the Year contender, no matter when it comes, no matter what else comes out this year. The pressure of having your first game be Hollow Knight and having to follow that, yeah, I'd take 7 years too. Yeah, for sure. And they expanded their team, their dev team. I mean, it's just all it needs to be is Hollow Knight, but bigger. And that's just what they're gonna do, right? Like, it seems like a layup. Hollow Knight is so darn cute. I really love the game as well. It's a most excellent.
Just rated with 80 viewers.
What? 80 viewers. Junebug with a party of 80. Welcome everybody. Guys, heads up. 80 people are dropping on our heads right now. Honeybun's hopping in for the takeover. Yeah, get it. What's up, Junebug? Thank you so much for the huge raid. That's a massive raid, man. You know, Junebug, I just, like, 20 minutes ago, raided Mackenzie, somequack, with almost 50 people. And I was kind of, like, bragging about how I dropped a big raid on her channel. And then you kind of went and like doubled it, and I appreciate it, but you know, I feel like you kind of made my raid look kind of mid, didn't you? Nemu sleeps. What's up?
Live for Randall is following us. Better pick up the pace.
Live for Randall. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh man. I had some kind of people raid me too. So it's definitely just love given to me that I had to share. Oh, thank you. Man, there's a ton of people in here now. Welcome everybody. My name is David Gallagher. I go by Graven. We're just here chatting about the stream. My stream is not even a month old yet. So we are still growing here, and I have a sub club that I built over on Discord myself. And the community over there is helping me build the stream, and we're just having a grand old time, you know, learning the ways of Twitch. All raids are good. I appreciate 1 or 100 viewer raids. Yeah, I mean, raids are fun. It is fun when they come in. I love that the alert is the parachutes. It is very cool, and I love how thematic everything is on this platform. Is Graven a combo of Grave and Raven? No, Graven is just a word that means man-made. And it's a name that I've been going by. It's been like my game tag for forever, for a really long time. Oh, I gotta join the Discord. So glad to see everything getting set up. It's awesome. Yeah, it's been going great. And if you sub up, then we got all of the Discord instructions now in over in my panels in the about section. I finally got that set up today, so it took me a month, but I finally got around to putting up some FAQ, the Discord instructions. We got some more about stuff about me. So if you're curious about who I am or my career, I'm an actor and a voice actor, and have been since I was a little kid. I have some stuff about me in my about page that you guys can check out. And also stuff about my setup. Riku, my goat. Thank you, Venom XD. I appreciate that.
Nemu_sleeps just followed.
Man, Cosmic Quartz, thank you for the follow. Nemu Sleeps, thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for joining up, man. It's awesome. We've
just followed.
Hospitable. Oh man, I love it. Hospitable, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Cosmic Quartz late coming in with the raid. Nice. Nemu Sleeps with the dancing Kirby. I like that. Venom XD, is that a late game Pokemon? Is that like from a late gen? I'm an OG, man. I only really know my Gen 1s like the back of my hand, but the rest of them, they lose me quick. I don't know them as well. You just hit 1,100 followers like minutes ago, and it just keeps going as it should. We're at 1,105. It's ticking up, you guys. What is blowing me away though is just the love, man. So I've gotten a lot of love on this platform, and it makes me happy because this like I've said a lot. This was the platform I was excited to try out. You know, way more than all of the other social platforms that there are. Just because this one is game focused, and I've been a gamer almost as long as I've been an actor. Oh man, we got an ad break coming in. Nice. I kept up with Pokemon for a good while, but I've definitely been feeling that I have no idea what that is energy lately. Yeah. You know what I've been thinking about giving a shot, which I haven't yet. But when they announced it years ago, I was like, oh man, that's the game that's going to get me back into Pokemon. Was the Legends games, the Arceus, and then I guess the new one's coming out, ZA, where like the Pokemon are kind of like around and you can just kind of sneak up on them and catch them and stuff. That always seemed like the logical conclusion to like the Pokemon style of game. But to be honest, the last time I played through a Pokemon game, it was Let's Go Pikachu. I was excited to play like Red Blue again. So I did play that on the Switch back when it came out. And it was just like a little nostalgia run for me. Dark Rising, I like Twitch because it's like you get to chill and play games. With your friends watching, and you just get to chat with them as you play. I know, it's awesome. It's awesome. And then you know, if you get good at it and you put in some time and effort, you could build a community of people and make new friends, which is also cool. Junibug agreed. It makes it easy to make friends and be a part of communities. Yeah. And to make communities around games. I'm here for it. Niku, favorite Pokemon. Okay. I'm going to say it before the ad break. My favorite Pokemon from Gen 1 was Ninetales. Let's Go Eevee was my favorite Pokemon on the Switch. Nice.
Is following us. Better pick up the pace.
Iron Kazura Drop. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. Ninetales is a based pick. Thank you. Thank you, Radiant Gardeners. I thought you said it was a basic pick when I first saw your comment. And I felt a sting. I felt a little sting right in here. I went, oh. And then I actually read what you said. Thank you. It was nice of you. I just think Ninetales is so dope. Pseudo Dragon S, 5 community sub gifts. Thank you so much. You guys gift so much. It really blows me away. And I don't know if that's just like Twitch culture that I'm just not used to, but the idea that you guys, that people come in and raid and follow and stuff, and then you guys gift out subs is so cool. Thank you. Thank you, Pseudo Dragoness, for being a standout member of the community, man. You guys with the gifts are so cool. Dread Snappy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Man. People here are way cool. It's true. I have been lucky and blessed with an awesome community, huh? I'm really happy that the existing Kingdom Hearts community that I just fell into the lap of was already this cool. But you guys are the best. Charizard, my boy. You know, Charizard's my boy too. I am a Pokemon Red player, and I know that is maybe a little vanilla for some people. It's like the obvious pick maybe, but man, I just love to burn stuff, in games. I love going with fire. One of my sisters was always a Squirtle, and my other sister was always a Bulbasaur, always. But I was a Charmander. Through and through. Oh, shucks, he thinks we're cool. I do think you guys are cool. Colton Lyoko, the Kingdom Hearts community has accepted you with open arms like we should. Riku wouldn't be possible without you. I mean, we would be. But, he'd be different. But that's, you guys are... I mean, it's the enthusiasm that you guys have for the franchise that keeps the franchise alive, and it's why the franchise is so successful. I mean, compared to any pick a game franchise and count the games and see how long they've been making them. And Kingdom Hearts is up there. It is way up there. They've been making Kingdom Hearts games for a very long time, man. I was a teenager when we made Kingdom Hearts 1, and I am 40. So it's, sometimes in my business, in acting and stuff, you just get lucky, and the thing that clicks with you is something that just is successful. And when that happens, you gotta be grateful. There's just something about Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, it's a cool game. It is a cool game. I think it's interesting. You know what I think is cool about Kingdom Hearts? I think it's like the weirdest thing that Disney has ever done. Does that make sense? Like Disney, the Disney franchises are such a precious commodity in entertainment, and Disney really protects their franchises and is very cautious with them and doesn't, and kind of holds on to them very tightly. And then there's this game that just combines it with, a completely different universe of IP. And I don't know. I think at first glance it feels like kind of a strange mashup. You know what I mean? And then it turns out to be like a little match made in heaven kind of thing. Claire Fire Dragon, of all the games I ever played, Kingdom Hearts connected with me the most, and Riku, of course, became my favorite character for a very long time. Thank you, Claire. That's very nice of you to say. I really do appreciate that a lot. I also think Riku is a pretty kick-ass character, if I may say so myself. And like I've said on the stream before, I love that he's the one that struggles. He's the one that goes to the dark side. He gives into the darkness, and then he comes back, and then he has that struggle with the light and the dark, and that from an acting perspective, those are the characters that are the most fun. They have that struggle gives you something to bite onto. From an acting perspective, I have to imagine it's kind of surreal having a franchise and recurring role that's grown up alongside of you. Yeah, hospitable, exactly. It's cool, and I've been lucky in my career twice, because I also grew up on Seventh Heaven, and I did that for a decade, and so but I mean, honestly, like raw hours, obviously I worked on Seventh Heaven a lot more. But like overall time, Kingdom Hearts has lasted longer. It's been over 20 years. So it's interesting. Oblivion, Kingdom Hearts is absolutely weird and cringe, but it's 100%, but it 100% knows and embraces it. Nice. Yeah, sure. You can take that angle. Sure. It's, you have to have tongue firmly planted in cheek to like do straight faced dramatic scenes with like Mickey Mouse, right? I mean, hey, if Looney Tunes and Michael Jordan can work, why not Disney and Final Fantasy? Why not? I mean, it obviously can work, can it? They did it. As someone who got into Kingdom Hearts 2 years ago when I was 27, it felt really nostalgic and whimsical, and I appreciate the energy so much. Yeah, it is. It definitely has that energy. Riku, hands down, best growth and development in the series. Thank you, DQ. I mean, for as much as I can be thankful for that statement, because that's the writing, right? The team that that puts the games together, they're in charge of all that, and it's just my job to try to breathe some life into it, and also really to breathe kind of new life into it, because the games are made in Japanese first. And so the original interpretation of the characters is the Japanese version. And then much like anime, you get a dub. and the dub is like the second interpretation. So not only do I get to interpret the script, which is typically all you get, but I also get to interpret another actor's interpretation. So that gives it like another layer, and it makes it a different kind of challenge. It's interesting and it's fun. I really do love doing dubs, and like working, and obviously you guys know that I love anime. I watch a lot of anime, so doing more work in that space would be like a dream come true. That's something that I've always wanted to do more of. Spark and Jay, is this the David? I mean, I'm one of the Davids for sure. Laura Minora, am I the only one who doesn't know anything about Kingdom Hearts? Maybe. Maybe, Laura. Around here, maybe, yeah. Nemu sleeps. No, I've never played it. I'm kind of in the dark, too. See, there you go. We're going to start there's a revolt brewing, you guys. Be careful. Look over your shoulders. Hello from France. Hasna Bam. What's up? What's up in France? How are things going over there? Man, I'd like to go visit France. That sounds like it would be great. You got a dream dub role you would love to get? Well, I don't know. There's, I'm not sure that I do watch, 90% of the anime that I do watch in Japanese, subbed. But I know that almost everything now, like, kind of comes out dubbed and ready to go in English. And a lot of my friends who I recommend animes to and that we talk about anime with, usually they will watch in English. But I kind of have that, I guess that kind of, like film actor mentality that I want to watch the foreign project in its original language. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy doing that. Like when I played through the second time I played Ghost of Tsushima, I played it in black and white in Japanese. Did anyone else do that? They had like a Kurosawa mode where you could play the game in black and white in Japanese. It was awesome. It's for Life 84. How's Happy doing? Man. Hopefully great. Who knows? I watch both sub and dub. Sometimes it depends on the anime. No, that's true. There are things I do watch in English. But it really depends. And I almost always watch it in Japanese first. And then if it's something that its content is not too, adult themed, and it's something I can, like my kid can watch, then we'll usually watch it in English with her. I'm used to the days when hardly anything got an English dub. Sometimes I forget dubs exist. Yeah, they do. They're on everything now. Everything's dubbed now. Which, I kind of had the same mindset when I got back into anime a few years back. But back kind of around after the pandemic and stuff, when I started watching anime again. Do you have game studios you'd love to work with? I mean, there's so many. There's so many awesome game studios. I really think that that video games as like a medium has kind of hit its stride, which is funny because I think this last gen of hardware kind of feels iterative when the games really have kind of been firing on all cylinders. I'm talking about like the PlayStation, Xbox kind of generation, last generation. Didn't feel like it really stood out too much from the previous one. So, but I do have high hopes for the Switch, the next gen Switch, just because Nintendo always kind of doesn't prioritize that stuff. So when they, so if they step it up, it can make a really big difference this round for Switch 2. Death Note dub just for Riku. For Ryuk. Oh, for Ryuk. Yeah. But if you watch Death Note sub, it's the you get to hear the Japanese voice actor who did Riku. So, I really love the My Neighbor Totoro dub with young Dakota and Elle Fanning as sisters. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I agree 100%. The choice to have Elle and Dakota dub the sisters in My Neighbor Totoro, brilliant. And the team that did the dubs for the Ghibli films was the same voice team that worked on Kingdom Hearts, because all of the Studio Ghibli films were dubbed under Disney, and that's why I worked on a Ghibli dub. I dubbed Whisper of the Heart, which is a tiny Studio Ghibli film, but it is a gem. It's a lovely film. Death Note parody edits with Kingdom Hearts back in the day. I've never seen any of those. That's cool. That sounds really cool. Kit Kats, Whisper of the Heart, and Kiki's Delivery Service are my favorites. Thank you. I adore Kiki's Delivery Service. That is also one of my favorites as well. My very favorite Studio Ghibli film is Princess Mononoke. That's the one that stands out to me. It has the really stark nature versus industry theme. The old way versus civilization. Man working with nature and working against nature, and the loss of kind of the like the old gods, that kind of theme that we used to be more in tune with nature and and the spirits of nature, and how civilization has numbed that in humans. I think Princess Mononoke is awesome. It's very dark for a Studio Ghibli film, but I also like that a lot too. Pretty sure that's what Elden Ring is about. Yeah, these are classic themes, and Miyazaki hit these themes. He hit them on the head when especially in a lot of his early work. Mononoke has been my favorite since I was 7. I'm 34 now. Yeah, it's a really cool film, and obviously I adore Spirited Away, like everybody should. Spirited Away is just, I think, has the most magic to it. It just feels special when you watch it. It has that oomph. It has that that extra bit, But yeah, we love Studio Ghibli films. We watched those with our daughter when she was little. She saw a lot of them growing up.
It's raining bits. Hallelujah. It's for life 84. It's raining 100 bits.
It's for life 84. Hallelujah. Thank you for making it rain some bits. I appreciate it. There's bits everywhere. Man, Gonna stick them in the horde. I got a dragon's horde of bits. That's where I keep them. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate the cheer. You're 10% of the way to getting Pirate Pele, yeah. Yeah. We're and I'm trying to conceptualize like what it means to get like those really high tier rewards, you know? I want them all to kind of be like iterative and more advanced as they go. You're so welcome. Thank you so much. It's very generous. When I was in middle school, one of my teachers played Spirited Away for us because it related to what we were learning at the time. I was the only one who saw it before then, and everyone was so engrossed in the film that when he paused it, everyone screamed no. Yeah. It's, there's a reason why it's the one that won the Oscar for Studio Ghibli. It really is a magical piece of art. Oh man, is Max still on? Am I the only one who's left standing at this point? It's just me, you guys. Yeah, she called it like 20 minutes ago. All right. It was fun to do the raid. Thank you guys for joining me on a big old 40 some odd person raid over at Mac's channel. Mac and I have been talking a lot about how much we enjoy streaming, and she was telling me how, you know, she loves to stream and she loves to play video games too, but that, you know, she doesn't play video games all that much. And she was like, you know, I don't know if I can dedicate like a lot more time to, you know, to playing games. And I was like, dude, stream other stuff. I was like, who cares? Don't, you know, I was like, play games when you want to play games, but stream, like, you know, stream your farm life. You know, she raises horses. She trains horses. She goes on like for really interesting, like, competitive sport. She has a huge micro farm where she grows a bunch of stuff. She raises chickens and a bunch of other animals. And I was like, dude, stream all about that stuff. So I've been talking to her about getting her computer set up so we can play games together when she's down to play something. But also just getting her, you know, some mobile equipment so she can go out there and stream the stuff that she loves, you know, like her farm, and share that stuff with you guys. And she's starting to do it. Two of my best friends got engaged about a year ago. They did it in Howl cosplay, and their rings are Howl themed. That's cool. It's for life. Are you guys talking about Ruthie? Yeah, exactly. So my sister on Seventh Heaven was played by Mackenzie Rosman. Her name's Mac, and I will always call her Mac. I always have called her Mac. And so she's here on Twitch. She was actually here on Twitch before me, and she goes by Somequack. So if you guys are interested in seeing her micro farm, or her horses and stuff, going out on the trail with her on live stream, then go check out her Somequack channel. Give her a follow. You should get Bev to stream. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I think Twitch would very quickly overwhelm Bev with all of the colors and things. But you know, I am excited to the next time we all get together to do another round of podcasting for our Catching Up at the Camdens podcast that we shoot, me, Bev, and Mac. I'm excited to tell Bev all about the stream because honestly, I don't know if she knows yet. Like I said, we haven't even really been at it for a month yet, and it was just something I decided that I was going to do. I did talk to Mac a little bit about it. Like I said, she was on the platform before me, and she was the one who kind of said, yeah, do it, and gave me the push. So here we are. I'd love to see Barry stream. Yeah, Barry would be fun. I don't think Barry plays like games and stuff though, which he should, because he's a funny guy, and I think he would be really fun to watch. But honestly, it's fun to watch Barry do anything. He's a funny guy. He has a great personality. He's really like bombastic and funny, and so it's always fun to hang out with Barry. If you guys like Barry, on my Instagram, which is I am David Gallagher, which I've only had for the past. I've only had it really since my birthday, but it's only been live for the past year, not even. If you go back a little bit from last year, when we did 90s Con, Bev put me in charge of vlogging our 90s Con trip down in Florida. So I got one of those cool gimbal cameras, and I vlogged the whole thing. But what I ended up doing really with most of my time was just annoying Barry with the camera. And so there's a whole supercut on my Instagram of just me annoying Barry and being like an annoying little brother with my camera. That's funny. Yeah, it is funny. It is pretty funny. And then at the end he kind of gives up, and then he cruises around with me and films some stuff. But I got in his face a couple times with the camera just to bug him. Nostalgia Girl, just a question. Have you ever played Miitopia? No, I don't know. I remember like some of the old Me games from like the Wii era and stuff, but I don't know if I ever played Miitopia specifically. Anakin Bananakin. Yeah, it's you guys will dig it if you are familiar with Seventh Heaven at all. It is worth it to check it out. It's pretty funny. And of course, if we get invited back to 90s Con, which we're not doing it this year, but if we go back next year, there'll be a lot more of that. And honestly, I'm probably going to do more appearances and stuff around the country, starting probably later this year. But I have recently signed up with someone who's going to represent me for cons and appearances and stuff. So I'll have the opportunity to do that a lot more. And when I do that, not only will I vlog it with my cool vlogging camera that I bought, but I'm going to stream it. So when I go on cool trips like that, obviously I can go live right from my phone, and I can take you guys with me. So if ever the case I'm traveling doing some work, you guys get to come, and that'll be one of the cool things that we'll do on this channel. You know, a field trip. Yeah, exactly. Colton Yoko, we're gonna go on a field trip. Okay, I promise. I don't know when, but we will. We will do. So if that sounds good to you guys, then be sure to follow up, because that'll happen here. Stream field trip. Yeah, exactly. And then I'll get to I'll stream kind of the travels. I'll stream the.
Aiden Nietzsche is following us.
Aiden Nietzsche. Welcome, man. Welcome. Thank you for following. We'll stream the travels. We'll stream the con. Like my booth, maybe behind the scenes stuff. you know, that sort of thing. As things get closer to Kingdom Hearts 4 and we know anything, I'm sure you'll be a very popular con guest. Yeah. Well, one of the things that I talked to my rep about when we were having our initial conversation about it was that that, you know, kind of not only am I kind of a good candidate for like nostalgia con stuff like 90s con because of Seventh Heaven and a lot of my work when I was a kid from the 90s. But you know, my work in animation and video games is also kind of ripe for conventions and appearances and stuff too, and also because I did a few horror films, but I was also in Super 8, so that kind of lines me up for like horror cons and those kind of things as well. So there's lots of baskets that I can kind of fit in. And you know, there's always a con going on somewhere, right? So it's one of those cool things that with someone in that world who kind of understands the things that I've done, I should be able to take a couple of cool trips and go see some people.
Pick up the pace.
Auburn the Gamer, hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Capitalize on that, dude. You know what? It's for me, it's like it gives me an opportunity to travel a bit, which is always fun. I enjoy traveling. And it gives me an opportunity to like go see fans of my work where they are. So, you know, I'm out here in Cali, man. In the last time zone, more or less. You know, it's nice to, the best part of 90s Con was just going up to New England and seeing how many people came out to see us. It was wild. It was so cool. And then going down to Florida and again, just seeing like the amount of people that came out to come see us. Hey, I went into Court's stream, then she raided into someone else. But hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, you as well, Auburn the Gamer. Welcome. Thank you for the raid, Junibug. Yeah, definitely. Junibug, I appreciate you popping in with so many people, man. Awesome.
Dog 6,984 just followed.
Dude, the TTS is ridiculous. J-Dog. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Where in New York are you from? I'm originally from Long Island. Well, me too, technically. I'm from Queens. So I'm from Long Island, I guess, technically, but just, you know, up against the city, basically. I'm from a little town in Queens called College Point. That's where I grew up. And I that's where I started my career when I was a kid. I was still in New York. And I moved out to California when I was 11. And then literally the year I moved out to California, I started working on Seventh Heaven. And that's what kind of put my family's roots out here. We got to settle down off that. So it was the thing that made it all worth it, you know? King of Queens. Yeah, wouldn't that be something, huh? I think, I don't think I could claim such a thing. Especially not, you know, basically being a Cali boy for the past more than half of my life. But man, I love New York, and I every time I'm back in the city, it feels like home. It really does. It still does. It gives me that feeling. I feel really comfortable in New York, and that's something that if you're not from there, maybe is not as easy to feel. But when I'm in the city, I feel really comfortable. That show did not age well, King of Queens. Maybe not. I don't think I ever watched King of Queens, honestly. Please come to a New York con. Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, I I still have family and friends in New York. I'd love to take a trip back to New York and spend a little time there. Man, it would be great. Was stationed in West Point for 3 years. Oh, that's awesome. What are you in the military, J-Dog? What are you doing out there? Auburn, you got to watch the language just a bit. You got auto-modded. Sorry about that. I wanted to come back to New York City for a con one day. Yeah, it'd be awesome. Any excuse, you know, to go hang out in New York is a good excuse. Ginger Snaps, what's up? The level 0 hero, did I do it? Did I do the thing? Is it working? I think it's working. I mean, maybe it's working. Twitch is being twitchy, I swear. I'm being auto-modded and timed out everywhere, blah. Well, you know, it's one of those things, you know. They got to have some things in place to make sure things don't go too left, you know. Don't veer off the track too much. Level 0 hero, the phone number thing threw me for a loop. Oh, the level 0 hero, you had to verify your phone number to chat. Is that what you're talking about? I changed up the settings so that if you guys want to chat, by the way, if you're in here and you want to chat and you can't for some reason, you got to verify your email and your phone number. And that's those settings are to help prevent like bots and stuff like that. So these are settings that my community has encouraged me to turn on and keep. And apparently this is stuff that you know, that's pretty normal on the platform. So I hope it's not too much trouble for everyone to do that, because I would like to see all you guys hanging out with me chatting. X-Blade Kit Kat. Hey, Loop, my cat was demanding that I get off the computer. It's sitting on my lap right now. Cats are demanding. That they are. RKL85. Hey, David, here's a good question for you. If you were a baseball player, what team would you play for? And what would your walk-up song be? Oh, man. Well, first of all, if I'm being honest, I am not much of a sports guy. I don't follow sports in general. I feel like gaming is my hobby that takes up the time that would be dedicated to sports. So the time that sports guys are watching sports is the time I'm probably playing games. That being said, I have no idea. I think my walk-up song would probably change often. You know what I mean? I try to keep up with, I mean, not, you know, I'm old, you guys. I'm an old man. I'm a dad. I'm a papa. I got kids. So, I definitely, can't keep up with all the cool new stuff that comes out as far as music and stuff, but I do try. I do try to keep up with with some hip hop and pop and stuff, the things that come out. I'm not one of those, you know, older guys who says, the new stuff sucks. I think that's lame. I do love the old stuff, the stuff I grew up with, and stuff from before my time as well. But I do I do appreciate the new stuff, man. I think the young kids are still creative and cool, and there's always good artists out there. I tell people all the time, like, you know, people have rose-colored glasses on about their gen. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's like, oh, the music now sucks, and I'm like, dude, when we were young, there was music that sucked. Like, there's always music that sucks. You're not saying nothing. You know what I mean? But you just have to know how to find the gems. There's always gems. My burning question: do you like Chappell Roan? I've only heard a few of her like singles and stuff. I haven't listened to her record or anything, but I thought her singles were cool. Yeah. He's not just a dad; he's a cool dad. Yeah. Well, you tell that to Lily. I depending on the day, she'll probably argue with you. Niku, exactly. They forget the stuff that was crap then too. Yeah, there's always there's always a mountain of crap, and then like the gems, right? Like there's always cool stuff. It's just that when you're younger, you have the tolerance to like to wade through it all and find the good stuff. And then when you get older, you just go, I don't like this stuff. But that's lame, dude. There's always good stuff. Level Zero Hero, I realized I'm old walking through Walmart and I'm finally like, they're playing my kind of music, not that old person stuff. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, that's you know, you catch yourself. Got to watch it, Level Zero. I love music that transcends the era that they're from. Yeah, and every generation has artists like that. I always listen to nostalgic music and rock music. Yeah, I had parents. My parents were cool growing up. They always listened to like classic rock and stuff, and like, you know, different genres from the '80s and stuff. So like, I grew up listening to rock and roll and eclectic stuff from the '80s in particular. The '80s was an awesome era, man, with just tons of like really creative, like weird stuff. And then the 90s was my era, so I always loved, like, you know, the pop from the 90s, but like grunge rock, I have a soft spot for. I love the kind of grunge rock era that didn't even last a decade, really. And then obviously hip hop, you know, the rise of hip hop in the 90s, and hip hop comes from the 80s, so there's great stuff from back then as well. But, you know, you can't deny the meteoric rise of hip hop in the 90s. And that's some of the music that I'm most nostalgic for now that I'm older. And then, you know, and then in the 2000s, man, when we were in school, we like everybody listened to everything is what I remember. Like everybody listened to the hard rock stuff. Everybody listened to like the radio pop stuff. Everybody listened to, you know, to hip hop. So it always felt really like eclectic. '85, in my opinion, the best year for music. That was the year I was born. It's a good year. It's a nice vintage. This is true. We listen to it all. Yeah, it is true. Like, I remember, like, loving Elliott Smith and System of a Down. You know what I mean? like everybody, you were just on all the things. Like, everybody was into all the stuff. That's what I remember. Loving both simultaneously, such a mood. Yeah, I mean, it's the playlists were hectic, right? Do you like country? I was never really a fan. I don't hate country. I don't have like a reflexive hate for country music. I know it's kind of the easy one to bash on, especially certain eras of country are kind of like cheesier than others. But like I also don't like go out of my way to listen to country. I do have some friends that are country music listeners, and when I'm with them, we, when in Rome, we do as they do. That's kind of the rule, right? So I have friends that put me on to like country singles and cool country stuff when I hang out with them, and it's cool. I like it just fine. Yes, System of a Down. Waltz number 2, my favorite song by Elliott Smith. Man, Elliott Smith's got a couple of just absolutely heartbreakingly beautiful songs, doesn't he? His couple of big songs that he had are just timeless. And System, man, who doesn't love System? If you're a millennial, in and around my age, there's no good reason not to love System of a Down. They were weird, they were hard, and they were awesome. And I remember everyone being into it. It was just a totally weird, unique band. And they had so many good songs. Early 2000s is a sweet spot for me with country. I also like older country, but not the newer country. Is the newer country like too like kind of like pop hip hop focused? Is that why you don't like it? System based out of LA checks out, yeah. What about POD and Black Eyed Peas? I mean, we all listen to all that stuff. I always go to Sheryl Crow for country music. Yeah, I mean, I did a movie in the 90s called Phenomenon, and Sheryl Crow was all over that soundtrack with some of her big songs. It was a vibe. It was a mood. I hung out with Serge at his art gallery in Eagle Rock last year. Wild time. Man, that sounds like a good time, huh? That would be cool. Wake up. Yeah, man, if you ever watch the stories that they tell about when they were making that record, like everyone who around them when they made that record was just like, I don't know. Like, everyone just was like, I don't know, it's weird, but I like it. And that was just, that was the vibe. 2000s country nostalgic, yeah. A Chop Suey Yoshi's Island mashup is now something I have to look up. Thank you, X-Blade Kit Kat. I am going to look that up. My mom really likes Jelly Roll. Met David Grohl. That's cool. It just isn't the same. You know what? Evil Hag. Did I get that right? I think I did. That's okay that it's not the same. You know what I mean? This is kind of what I was saying before. Like, change is good. Things got to change. Just because it was great doesn't mean that it can't find some new way to be great. But if it stays the same forever, it gets stale. And it ends up losing that magic anyway. So you want your music to wander and to find something new that's cool. It's okay because the great stuff that you love is still great and you still love it. So you don't lose anything when the music changes. Jesse McCartney, our boy Roxas, yeah. And Ventus. Facts, love this. Wisdom, yeah, well, when you're my age, when you're my age, the cope is strong, you know what I mean? Aubrey Plaza fans. The sass. The sass queen. Evil Hag is her Instagram. Oh, well, I wouldn't know. that is funny though. Top favorite albums you'd recommend? Oh man. Yeah, I mean plenty, right? I'd have to really like spend some time thinking on it, you know, putting together some good stuff. Let's see. What have I been going back to lately? I did just recently go back to Sublime a bit, which I did love in the 90s when I was young. We recently did that like social trend, you know, me and Bev and Mackenzie, where we show like, you know, a young picture of ourselves, like, and the kind of music we loved. And when they hit me with that meme, I was like, man, what was I listening to in 96? I was like, oh, I was listening to Sublime. So I kind of had a little kick, a little kickback into that for a few days, which was nice. Very nostalgic, super chill, melodic, awesome. Mateo Matato, what's your favorite board game, more importantly? Mateo, it's on my About page now, man. I did it. I put information about me on my About page. But since you asked, and you are a first-time chatter, I'll tell you, it's Hero Quest. I have my original Hero Quest right there. And it's my copy from the early 90s. I still have it. Your music taste is almost the same as mine, but given the era we grew up in, it's understandable. Yeah, man, I really loved everything. I listened to all different genres. Wallflowers and Counting Crows were both awesome back then. Absolutely. I was on that stuff too. I also recently with Lily got back into some old Outcast, like the 90s Outcast, like the like AT-Aliens and stuff, and was playing that stuff for my kid, showing her like the cool OG hip hop stuff. Are you a D&D enjoyer? I am. It's also on my About page. I enjoy it from afar because, damn it, it takes too much effort to play D&D. I can't wrestle down 5 people and spend a month putting together a one night of adventure. It's just a lot of work, isn't it? Playing D&D. It's tough. So I do love D&D. When I really get in the mood for it, You know, there are some great D&D content creators out there. I do watch Critical Role. I haven't been keeping up with their latest campaign, but I did watch all of campaign 2. I was a big fan of the Mighty Nine. Critical Role mention. Yeah, I mean, you know, why not? If you guys, like I said, on the corresponding YouTube page to my stream, I opened up my sub list so that you guys can see like some of the content creators and influencers and channels that I really love on over on YouTube. And Crit Roll is on there, man. That's they're one of the greats. They just finished Bell's Hells. Did they finish campaign 3? Is it over? Cosplay Laudna. Did you watch the Vox Machina campaign? I didn't. I've seen some of it, but when I was introduced to Crit Roll when they were like a little bit into the second campaign, and so I watched a bit of the first campaign and a bit of the beginning of the second campaign, and I was like, nope, I want to catch up on the second campaign, and I caught up and stuck with the second campaign. I was there for almost the whole time. No spoilers. It ended well. Very emotional. It always is. Those guys are brilliant, man. They're great actors and voice actors, and they do an awesome job using D&D as like a toolbox to tell their stories. Started watching Critical Role during the pandemic. Yeah, that was probably around the time I was introduced to them as well. It was the campaign 2 time. I also love Dimension 20. Man, Dimension 20, those guys are great as well. One of my favorite short campaigns that Crit Roll did was the oh man, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like the 5-episode campaign with the guy from Dimension 20, and they did like the backstory of the world, the Calamity. Yeah, exactly. They did the Calamity, and it was unbelievable the way that he told that story. And it's a short one too. It's like 5 episodes or something. So like the episodes are long, but you know, given how long D&D is on Crit Roll, it's short and worth watching. Met Travis and Laura at AnimeCon back in 2009. You know, I thought that the lull emote on Twitch was Travis. People kept putting it in the chat, and I was like, why are you guys spamming the guy from Critical Role in my chat? What's happening? But apparently it's someone else. Incredible and intelligent. And funny. I mean, all of them are. I really love their chemistry. He shaved his beard. It's something that happens to the best of beards. It happens. Sometimes you got to shave it. It's okay. I missed the direct stream. Overall, how'd you like it? Overall, I'm happy. The hardware, we knew most about what the hardware was. You know, there's that C button that's basically for game chat, which is nothing new. It's only new to Nintendo, but I'm happy that they're doing it, and they seem to implement it in a cool modern way. Mario Kart World looks kick-ass. It's like open world Mario Kart with like an entire world map you could drive around, like off-road and everything. Really sick. So I'm very happy with that. That's going to be awesome this summer. $90 for physical games killing me. Yeah, the pricing rumors about the cartridges are kind of nuts, and I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of waiting for Nintendo to like make a statement about it, because people are kind of like flipping out that Nintendo is pushing the prices up so high. "100%. I feel like David would fit in with Ashley and Taliesin, being a former child actors too." Yeah, they're both great, man. Their whole crew. It's funny because everyone kind of, everyone talks about Matt Mercer and what a brilliant DM he is, and he is, but man, they're all brilliant in different ways. And that's what makes the show work. That's why it's so cool. Honestly, the actor that I relate to most in the way he runs his character was Liam. Yeah, we are. We're in an ad break, you guys. We've been chilling for a hot minute. Liam always makes the most compelling player characters. Liam has that like drama kid flair, for like lack of a better way to put it, and it's just something that really hits home for me. It's something that I totally relate to, and I feel like my if I were to kind of fit in somewhere on a crew like that, it would be somewhere in his ballpark. Gonna highlight it this time so you can see it. I think the Yoshi Chop Suey mashup in the Bard. Oh, nice. You linked it in the Bard Core channel. Perfect. I will check it out. Thank you. Thank you, Blade Kit Cat. That's awesome. I will check it out. Sugar Mama, hi. Hi. What's up, Sugar Mama? Welcome. The ad break's almost up. That was quick. Zero, what do you think of those party parrot emotes? Pretty great, huh? Claire, I haven't drawn in forever, but due to you streaming and making me think about Kingdom Hearts again, I'm getting back into it again. Thank you. Well, it's not me, it's you. But you're welcome. I'll take it. I'm happy that you're finding your art again. Miko, gonna go back to sleep now. Miko, thank you, bud. Thanks for everything today. Miko helped me out a lot today. Thank you. Anakin, all right, it's past 1 a.m. here. Man, you guys are troopers. Watch, GTA 6 going to be $100. Evil Hag, I think we're all just trying not to say it, but I think we all kind of know that there's a good chance that's true. And you know what the other thing we know is? They're going to get it. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, you know what I mean? But like, if Take-Two makes GTA 6 $100, they're going to get it. And I don't know what else to say. They're going to get it. Like, who's not going to get GTA 6? They're going to get it. They're going to get it from like everybody. You know, some people, and everyone's going to kick and scream and be mad, but they are still going to get it. Unpopular opinion, I think GTA is overrated. It's not for me. I mean, yeah, it's about as unpopular opinion as you could put up there. I think GTA Online gets old quicker than it should. And nothing kind of highlights that better than how poorly Red Dead 2 Online did, because ultimately it's the same system and they just didn't improve it in any way. And without all of the updates behind it, it was just empty and boring and nobody latched onto it. I think GTA 6 Online is going to be a whole different beast. I've seen rumors that they are going to really modernize the GTA Online environment with more customization and events and stuff like that. So, you know, the way that more modern games like Fortnite kind of, you know, change things up all the time. If that's true, man, it's going to be game over. If Square Games become $100, I'm going to have to sell my kidneys. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't want games to be $100, you guys. I don't want it. Nobody wants it. Nobody likes it. You know, but if GTA is $100, they're still gonna sell it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to say it. It's just true. It's going to be too much of a force. Everyone's going to be on it, and everyone's going to complain and be mad, rightfully so, that it's that expensive, but they will be playing it while they complain. If a single video game costs $100, it better also do my dishes. Yeah. Yeah, $100 is too expensive. I mean, I agree. It is too expensive. It's not fair and it's not cool. But like, I don't put it past Take-Two to do it. That's all I'm saying. And if they do it, I'm not going to like not play GTA 6. So I'm going to be mad about it, but I'm still going to play it. Yeah, with GTA, it's been too long. Exactly. It's been too long. Everybody wants a modernized GTA so badly. And the trailer looked so good. And I think they're just going to get whatever they want. I hope that they kind of like, in my mind, maybe they put out the $100 rumor themselves to like get everyone all hyped up so they could charge like $80 and everyone would be like, oh, sweet. You know what I mean? GTA 6 will at least go down in price over the years. Nintendo Switch launch games are still $60 today. That is true. Nintendo does not mess around. Nintendo, you know, I don't know, man. Nintendo makes their hardware to support their software. Other companies, I feel like, get software made to support their hardware. Nintendo is its own thing. You know, it's with Nintendo, it's the nostalgia, it's their unique franchises, it's their unique, like, family friendly game, like, ethos that really draws everybody to Nintendo. And honestly, I was surprised at the pricing rumors about Mario Kart. I think it's pretty wild that Nintendo would be the one to kind of push the pricing up that high before say like GTA 6 did. I don't know, man. It's pretty nuts. What a time to be alive, huh? But you know, at the end of the day, the games, the quality of the games seems to be there. It does look good. It's still overpriced, don't get me wrong. But stuff looks good. Just out of curiosity, related to Peter Gallagher. I'm not related to Peter Gallagher. I've been asked that question my whole life, especially when I was younger. Because we both have, like, you know, the big bushy eyebrows. So everyone always assumed that I was somehow related to him, but I'm not. I just have a common Irish last name. That is all. And a super common first name. Go figure. Thank God I'm not a huge gamer overall. I'm super picky about what I play. I mean, that's a good place to be. If you are the kind of gamer that is more selective about the games you play, and then what you do play you get sucked into for a really long time, then you get a lot of value out of your games, you know? I've always been I play a lot of games, and you know what's funny is that you guys ask me, oh, have you played this, have you played that? And the answer is often no. There's just more games out there than any one person can really play, isn't there? There's so much stuff to play. People ask me if I'm related to Sarah Michelle Gellar. Are you?
Lulu Cool Blue is following us.
Lulu Cool Blue. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for hanging out. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Fantastic deal for me. I can hit up the old Xbox games. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it took me a while to kind of get used to digital games. And honestly, the thing that really got me used to it was my PC, because my Steam collection is, you know, is all digital. And I think PC was really the first platform to just kind of drop physical games. I do remember buying, like, PC games. They come in that big old, like, computer software box, which is ridiculous. But once kind of Steam established the digital game collection, that was really the end of it for me. And I'm the same. I'm all digital on my Nintendo now as well, so that when I travel, it can go with. The Sims box, yeah, all the old. I mean, I remember the old Warcraft boxes and stuff. I love the convenience of digital games. I do hate the movement away from physical media. Yeah, it's a trade-off, and they're gonna, you know, they're gonna push that convenience play. It's convenient now, maybe not so much later. You know, but we ain't getting any younger. And you know what? I'm not sure that like, the things that I'm nostalgic for as an adult are the things that I had when I was a kid. And back then, everything was physical media, and I still have all my physical games. So when I get nostalgic for things, even when I'm older in another, say, 20 years, it'll probably still be for those same things from when I was a kid. I'm not sure that I will be as nostalgic for, say, like, the Switch 1, you know? And since this generation is already digital, moving forward, it'll be a lot easier for them to keep all of their games available on the newest hardware, because they're already all digitized. Physical media is a decoration now. Yeah, it's one of those things where you also kind of get used to not having the clutter. Like, I remember as a kid, everyone had the DVD towers, you know, like the kind of messy, everyone had the swirly one. And they never looked good. They, you know, they're just a mess. Your movies were never organized. Your games were never organized. It was just another messy thing in your room. And now it's gone, and I don't miss it. You know what I mean? But I am happy, like I said, that when I do get nostalgic for the N64 or the Super Nintendo or the original Nintendo or my Genesis or the Dreamcast even, I still have all my stuff, and I could pull it out and plug it up if I want. Oath Fantasy, I still have a DVD tower. Is it the twisty one? Did I just call you out? There's a Twitter account that frames games. I died in my game so I could chat. What's up, Queen Gayfish? Welcome back to chat. What were you playing? I never had a DVD Twisty Tower, but I had lots of DVDs. You'll never guess how many. Man, the my brother, my youngest brother, has got a massive physical media movie collection. That's his hobby. That's his jam. And it's impressive. You know, and these days it's an affordable hobby. You know what I mean? Like he can get DVDs anywhere. Queen Gayfish, Repo. Hey, do me a favor. Tell me about Repo, you guys. Is everyone playing Repo right now? I've seen a bunch of people playing it. My buddy Swish Swash hit me up this past week. He was talking to me about Repo. He was saying he wants to check it out. I've been so busy with the stream and working on the Discord and all the stuff I've been doing with this that I really haven't played any games on my free time. I haven't touched Skyward Sword, which I haven't finished yet, since I started streaming, basically. It's fun. It's goofy. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've seen a clip of it, of people like chatting and kind of messing around, and it looks like it has some derpy like simulator style mechanics and stuff, but it's all multiplayer, like chat based, right? It's a good time with pals. I mean, I got pals. That's something probably great to stream, right? I'm sure a ton of people are streaming it, huh? Up to 6 people. I love the Master Sword replica. Thanks. That was my Valentine's Day gift this year. Fairly popular with streamers. Yeah, I bet. Your little robots, you collect items and hit a quota. That's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask, like, what's the loop? You enter haunted or evil grounds of some sort, trying to bring things back to sell. Like Lethal Company. I never played Lethal Company, but I did hear about that game as well. Man, like I said, there's too many games. You can't play everything. That's a sick gift. Yeah, it really was. It is. And it looks great, doesn't it? It's just a cool little collector item that just hangs out in my room with all my other Zelda stuff. I got my Fierce Deity statue from back in the day. I got the old Link Lego brick chain. I got the, and then I got my my Master Sword from Breath of the Wild collector's edition. I also have my Breath of the Wild map framed up on the wall over here, but you guys can't see that. That's on this side of the room. So I have a couple of cool like Zelda collector's things that I got in my office here. A squirrel, good night. Oh, Loopkawoo, you're out of here. Squirrel was saying goodnight to you. Good night. Thanks for hanging out, man. I know it's late. No, I was replying. I'm a night owl. Yeah, I noticed. Sorry. I caught your good night. I thought you were saying good night, but you were being a good community member, saying good night to others. Thank you. I was going to ask that about the Kingdom Hearts merch too, but I'm sure you get bombarded with Kingdom Hearts stuff. I mean, that's cool. That's what I'm here for. Lots of people in my community are from the Kingdom Hearts community, and I'm into it. It's cool. Power Wash, so relaxing, man. I love that game. Me and Swishwash played a bunch of Power Wash. We kind of cracked out on Power Wash for a little while together. We were playing it like the bigger maps we would like do together. Power Wash, one of my favorite games. There's another one coming out, right? Power Wash will be fun to watch you play. Easygoing chatting type game. Don't tempt me, Niku. I will wash stuff. I will wash stuff, and then we'll do I loved Power Wash Simulator so much. I got one of those actual power wash things for my car, and I power wash my car when I wash it. Crime Scene Cleaner is fun too. I've seen clips of that. I didn't play it myself, but I did see some clips on it. Crime Scene Cleaner, so much fun. Those games are just relaxing, aren't they? You just get to kick back and get the job done, right? No pressure. Except water pressure. What games do you have on your to-do list for Steam? Out of curiosity, would love to see you play Final Fantasy VII or something. I haven't played the Final Fantasy games. I never played the Final Fantasy games. My sister always played the Final Fantasy games. My oldest sister. I'm the oldest of my brothers and sisters, but the second oldest is my sister Michelle, and she always played the Final Fantasy games. And she constantly is mad at me that I don't play them. It always feels like it's been too long. You know what I mean? Like I've missed too much. It feels like a lot to try to get into. Voice acting is superb. The Final Fantasy VII remakes. Yeah. I auditioned for those, for the remake, for the voice acting for that many a year ago, because those games were in development forever ago. They're all standalone games. You don't need to play all 16. Yeah, it's a little intimidating. You know what I mean? There's 16 of them. It's a lot. So what's on my list of stuff I want to play? Well, you guys know the games I'm excited for that are not out yet, which is a pretty typical list, I think. Right? It's Silksong, it's GTA 6, it's Mario Kart, and Ghost of Yotei is high on that list as well, of like highly anticipated games that I'm excited for that are going to come out, like, you know, sometime this year maybe. Stuff that I've been looking to play. Let me pull out the old Steam list real quick. I haven't looked at my wish list in a hot minute. Oh, I'm excited about Light No Fire too. I really think Light No Fire is going to come out and be really good, as opposed to No Man's Sky, which came out and wasn't very good, and then they had to make it good later. I think Light No Fire is going to come out and be dope. I screamed out loud when Deltarune was announced. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the big announcements today. Oh, you know what? Okay. I got 9 Souls on the Switch, like over the holiday. And I love Hollow Knight. And I've said, I think Hollow Knight's a modern classic, my favorite Metroidvania of all time. 9 Souls got all this hype that it was like, you know, the perfect like game for Hollow Knight fans. But it had more of a Dark Souls like combat system. And I was like, whatever. And I got it on my Switch, and man, I got to like the first boss battle, and I was sitting in the living room trying to beat it, and like, you know, things were happening in the house, and Lily was talking shit and doing stuff, and Shauna was busy, and I just was like, I can't play this game right now. and I haven't gone back to it since, but it's so good looking, and the controls are really satisfying and good. It's hard though, man. 9 Souls is something I really want to get back into and kind of get some mastery on so that I can get further into the game. But I couldn't sit down and like focus on it at all. I also really wanted to play Animal Well, which I heard was great. And then there's Path of the Teal Lotus, which is another kind of Metroidvania game that came out this past year. Never heard of 9 Souls, but I like the art. 9 Souls is, it's a Metroidvania hand-drawn art style, like Hollow Knight, but with a very tough parry-based combat system. So you have to time your parries to slap away attacks and then build up the meter that lets you attack. And so the combat is just it has a high skill ceiling, the combat. And I hear that the learning curve is awful, but once you get the hang of it, it's extremely satisfying. So I definitely want to punch up on some 9 Souls. I think that would be. I can tell it's an awesome game. I just haven't been able to sit down and focus on it. You know what I mean? Man, a lot of the stuff in my wish list is just old stuff. I don't have a lot of new stuff. I don't have a lot of stuff that's already out that's new on my wish list. It's a lot of stuff that's not out yet, and then a lot of stuff that's been on my wish list for a really long time. And like a lot of like indie stuff. I'm always into like the weird little indie games. What's on the store lately? What's the new big thing on the store? Repo. Satisfactory. Oh, I guess version 1 came out not that long ago, huh? It's like out of early access finally. Too many games, you guys. Oh, and then there's Assassin's Creed Shadows that Mac's playing, which is the kind of Assassin's Creed game I like. I really enjoyed... Black Flag was my favorite. Like a lot of people, I adored Black Flag. I really enjoyed Origins, which I think is probably my second favorite, the Egypt one. I think that one... I think Bayek was a sick protagonist, a really great character who was super dark and tortured. The kind of character I like. I did play all the way through Odyssey. Like I 100%ed Odyssey, which was quite the feat, man. Odyssey is so bloated and massive, but I cracked out on it and played it all the way through. It took a long time, but I did it. And I didn't like Valhalla kind of at all. I really wanted to like Valhalla, but I didn't. Black Flag was so well done, but drove my motion sickness wild. I couldn't finish it. That's a shame because, man, the sailing in Black Flag, I still think is the best sailing ever done in a game. It was the best. Dark and tortured, you say? I mean, have you met Bayek? He's a very tragic character. Voice acted really, really great. Really great voice acting for from Assassin's Creed Origins. But obviously Shadows is out, and that's the, feudal Japan like ninja one. And boy, do I love me a ninja game. So I Ghost of Tsushima is probably my favorite game. Ghost of Tsushima and God of War are my favorite games from PS4, like the whole generation. I haven't finished Origins. I kept getting off track and lost in the desert. Man, did you start seeing things in the desert? Like you see mirages and like you have visions and stuff when you get lost in the desert? It's very cool. OG God of War, the new ones. No, it's the 2018 God of War from the PS4. I think the best games from the PS4 era was Ghost of Tsushima, God of War 2018, and Red Dead 2. And I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, and those kind of action adventure kind of single player games are really up my alley. That's the kind of like AAA stuff that I gravitate to. And again, that's because I'm a bit older than a lot of you guys, I think. And back in the day, those were just kind of what AAA games were. Ghost had some of my favorite parry mechanics. Yeah, the combat, the sword play in Ghost was excellent. The environmental design in Ghost of Tsushima was excellent. It was just a standout game. So I'm very excited for Ghost of Yotei, and I will be dusting off the PS5 for it. Did you ever play Ragnarok? I did. It's the only thing that I had on my PS5. I played Astrobot and I played Ragnarok. I didn't finish Ragnarok, but I did play probably about half of it. And then once we moved, almost 2 years ago now, we moved, and my PS5 is there. It is. I'm looking at it. It's sitting in the closet, man. It's just chilling over there. Ragnarok made me cry. I mean, God of War 2018 kind of hit me like that. It really did. Because I was new dad at the time. My little girl was born at the end of 2017. So when God of War 2018 happened, I had like almost a 1-year-old. And it was all that, that kind of like, how to be a dad struggle stuff was very poignant for me. So, but you know, the design in that game, like the, you know, the world design, the level design, the combat in that game is really fun and simple. Please finish Ragnarok. Yeah, I mean, Dad of Boy, such a good game. True. It's exactly what it is, yeah. Dad of Boy. Well, I think I gotta call it. Tired, got work tomorrow. Claire, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. We'll catch you next time. I'm actually, you guys, it's probably time to call it, honestly, for me as well. David, glad to have the double feature of you streaming today. I'm off to bed too. Good night. Zero, good night, bud. We'll see you soon. We'll get to it. I just remembered that you were Seiji in Whisper of the Heart. I love it. Film very special. Thank you, Evil Hag. Yeah, it is very special. It's one of my favorite gems in my career. I'm very proud of the fact that I got to dub for Studio Ghibli. It makes me very proud, actually. I lost my dad last year. Seeing Kratos stepping up so much hit hard for me. Yeah, Queen Gay Fish. It was one of those games that was very very well developed for the character, for all the characters, really. But I love a game that's not afraid to have their protagonists like try to learn and grow. And it was fascinating to see a figure like Kratos, a demigod of immense power, like learn how to be a dad and how to deal with being a dad. It's a very cool idea. Hasna Bam, it was nice to watch you stream for the first time. Thanks, Hasna. I appreciate it. Come join us again, you know? I'm going to be streaming every couple of days. And then my cadence will probably tighten up once I get everything kind of set up properly. And one of the last things I'm going to do is put out a schedule. So I'll kind of lock that in probably over the course of this next month, over April. And then we'll kind of, you know, we'll have a schedule to hop in and play. We'll have nights where we hang out and chat, and we'll have nights where we play some games. Niku, once you have a locked-in schedule, it'll be easier for me to stream around it. Niku, you let me know, okay? If you gotta get a stream in, I will step out of your way, okay? You were here first. Okay, you tell me. I will go hang out in your stream. I'll hop on and I'll get the raid together, since you are all ready for the raid. Looking forward to it. Very sweet. Yeah. I mean, you know, if you got it, you let me know. Niku has been one of my biggest supporters and helpers since I've started streaming this month. She has shared her community with me, and her art as well, and has been given me sage advice on many things as I've tried to figure out how to use the platform. Niku, you're the best. I appreciate you a lot. One day we'll get a co-stream. Yeah, let's do it. That'd be fun. No no Kingdom Hearts stream then. No, we'll get to the Kingdom Hearts stream. I really want to settle in, you know. I think the community is growing quick, and I wanna play some stuff and settle in and relax, and then at some point we're gonna pop on the old Kingdom Hearts, and it's gonna rock. We'll play through the first one. It'll be like memory lane for me, and for you guys, because I'm sure the first one is like, you know, the oldest one, so you guys are probably most distant from that one as well, right? Thank you, Niku. I appreciate that. Many fans I know replay the games often. That's cool. Is the first one very long to play? Like, what would you guys say is like the runtime on a run for like someone who hasn't played through it? In these trying times, waiting for Kingdom Hearts news. I know. Well, a Kingdom Hearts game comes out, and then it's trying times, right? Like for the foreseeable future, all over again. 20 to 30? That seems short. First one's pretty short. Around 30. If you don't know what you're doing. I mean, we're not going to rush it, right? We'll take our time. Got to have fun with it. And I feel like it'll be a fun game for me to just kind of wander in and explore, like the different worlds and stuff. But because of the age of the game, I'm assuming that the zone maps are not all that big, right? Especially in the first one. I think as a gamer, you'll enjoy it. Mechanically, it holds up well. I love it. Yeah, that's awesome. Good. I'm sure everyone will trip out, you know, when we go through all the cutscenes and stuff. That'll be fun. For its time, they're decently sized. Yeah. A lot of nooks and crannies. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I like when the maps have like some interest to them. You know, they're not just kind of like areas with nothing around the corner. You know what I mean? Very platformy. That's okay. Platforming games were all we had back in the day. Okay, I remember when platforming was what they called a video game. That's just what a video game was. Going to Chain of Memories is a change mostly due to the card battle system. Yeah, so do the mechanics change dramatically between games? Is it like the Final Fantasy games like that, where like the underlying like genre mechanics shift? The numbered titles are largely the same but improved gameplay-wise. The games in between are experimental. That's cool. Good. I mean, because it has that Final Fantasy kind of pedigree, right? So it should be like varied and experimental. It should have that in there. I'm glad it does. I mean, I remember we made one of them that was like a rhythm game. And I remember when they told us it was a rhythm game and we were like, what? My favorite one. It's the latest one. Yeah. I love the rhythm game. That's awesome. Mom. Is it the something of memories or whatever? I speed run the rhythm game. Streaming it earlier in the Discord. Melody of Memory. That's a very Kingdom Hearts title, isn't it? Well, listen, you guys. It's almost midnight for me. It's late. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me again. For a late night, couple hours for a hang, for a raid. We did get to do another raid. That's fun. Do people do like raid sessions where they just raid the heck out of other channels to get their raid numbers up? Can you just like skip across other people's streams like skipping stones and and raid a bunch of people? Absolutely. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for just hanging and chatting with me. I think it's cool that I could hop on and just hang out and so many people come and hang out with me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys spending your time here with me on the platform. Thanks for the double stream. Yeah, thank you guys. We streamed this morning. We did the Nintendo announcement. It was cool. And then we had a little late night stream as well. We raided Mac. That was cool. We hit her with a big raid. Then we got slapped with an even bigger raid. And on it goes. So my journey, my quest to be to raid the greatest raid continues. We'll keep building up our community, and one of these days we're gonna have the biggest raid. I'm looking forward to that. When we get to streaming Kingdom Hearts, man, I might just veer us off to a raid when we have a lot of people in. I got mascara on the couch this morning watching the stream. Just too tired, huh? Or were you dozing? It's gonna pop off when you start playing. I know, it'll be crazy. But that's why I kind of want to I want to be ready for it. I want to have all the cool stuff up on the channel. I want to have all the great alerts and cool artwork and, emotes and art from you guys and all the cool stuff that we're planning on doing over at our sub club. I want to have it all ready so that when we decide to kick the tires on some Kingdom Hearts, man, it'll be the best. I want it to be really fun. Yeah, we got to have all that stuff ready to go. So no rush. We're gonna. I mean, I think we're putting the community and the stream together in blazing time. It's been going. I mean, every day we add stuff to the stream and to the community. So I'm really happy with how things have been building out. Got to fire well-timed Riku emotes. Yeah, exactly. We're going to have all the stuff ready to go. It's going to be great. Thank you guys again for hanging with me. I am going to call it a night. My kid is officially on spring break. So over the next couple weeks, we'll be hanging out and I'll be streaming here with you guys. So next time we'll probably get back into Outer Wilds a little bit. We'll play some more. And I think we're hitting kind of the mid game. I don't know, maybe I'm being ambitious with that assessment, but I think we're hitting the mid game of Outer Wilds ish. And then we'll get into some other stuff. Maybe we'll play something that's a little bit more linear, a little bit more straightforward to play. Not that I mind Outer Wilds, but it's definitely testing my ability to feel like I'm being entertaining and keeping attention while I kind of wander around, not knowing what I'm doing. Do want to see Dredge, man. Dredge would be great. I think Dredge is kind of one of those great games for streaming, right? Because it has a bit of that casual game energy. It has some management mechanics that are always fun and easy to chat and play. And then it has great atmosphere, which is exactly what you want when you're hanging out with people who've never played before. Love Dredge. Yeah, me too. Thanks for streaming. Thank you guys. I am going to leave it there. Good night, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Everybody who followed, everybody who subbed, everybody who gifted subs. Thank you guys so much. You guys are super generous, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. We'll do it again real soon, okay? I'll catch you guys over on Discord at the Sub Club. I'll see you guys later.